All right, let's take a look at this one. This is another from Fraser Brooks, and he's got some content that's just coming up in my feed lately. So I'm treating this the same way as if it was you, right? And you go on social media and you take a look at what your network marketing business needs. You know, you've been searching things for a while, so new videos are going to pop up thanks to the algorithm and your search history. So you've got thumbnails and titles that are catchy, and you're going to go, because you don't know what you're looking for, you're going to go right into them and start consuming their content. This is boost your business overnight with these 3 social media hacks. So I'm going to treat this as if I have an opportunity to ask and answer the questions as if you were attending this in a live seminar or something and you were allowed to ask questions. Again, this is Fraser Brooks. I don't have any issue with his content, but the content is generic. That's the problem. It's the same from everyone out there who teaches online because they're not going to give it away for free. I want to give it away for free. I believe in giving to the community the culture to change network marketing, and that's got to be, I want to put value on it. So it doesn't matter who it is. They're always trying to sell a course, a book, a program. You will rarely see, and to my knowledge, I don't know who else is left, but Jessie Lee Ward, all the way to the end, stayed in network marketing. She could have easily left and sold courses and everything else, and however else she made money, that's fine, but she stayed in the industry. A lot of these other people leave and now sell courses. Well, if your stuff works so well, why are you not teaching every single person in your downline exactly what you'd make more money theoretically than you would selling courses on a one and done? So that's always been my question and my challenge. So let's tear forward into this and just give it a listen, check out what it is.
Hey legends, in this video I'm going to share with you a very simple 3-step social media strategy for you to be able to move your business forward. Now, this is so simple, however, you're going to want to confuse it in 2 places. Number 1, you're going to make it hard in your mindset, and number 2, you're going to make it hard and difficult in your environment. And usually the environment that you surround yourself with will affect the mindset. So when you start making the post that I'm going to share with you to make, people say, well,
what are you doing now? This is different. This is weird. Why have you switched things?
Ignore that. And if other people from your company or different teams or different companies start thinking like,
what are you doing? That's not what we do.
Commit to a 60 to 90 to 180 day process of doing this. And I will also say that there are different platforms, there are different strategies, and there are different routes that you can go down with the offers. You've got your product, you've got the business, you've got certain products, you've got product 1, product 2, product 3, you've got business 1, business 2, business 3 in terms of the packages. Commit to one platform with this one strategy, and then with the one offer that you have, over the long period of time, you will move the needle forward in your business. And if you don't, it's because you're not doing the right activity, you haven't got the right hooks, or you're just simply not doing enough of the work. Now, before I kind of get into this, you are going to need to do these posts at least twice a day. And before you think,
what? Twice a day? That's going to take me forever.
What I'm going to share with you takes less than 5 minutes to make each post. And it requires almost no skill in front of a camera. Okay, so step 1, you've got to grow your following. You've got to grow your accounts.
I want to talk about social media for a second before we continue on this. Number 1, anybody tell you they have the algorithm cracked? Or they're not. They just don't. I've watched so many how to grow videos on Instagram, or excuse me, on YouTube, and not one tool I ever implemented specifically for this channel. I have 4 YouTubes. I'm active on 3. I'm active on 4. I have a martial arts YouTube channel that has it fluctuates between 137 and 140,000 followers. I have a law enforcement channel that it sat at 1,300 followers until I followed my own advice, and then in 3 months grew to 59,000 followers. I have this one, which I don't do that much content on it. I've started to do it lately, and the growth is very slow on this one because it's a niche. It's a real niche market. And then I've got a podcast that I do Monday through Friday live that is just more stream of consciousness, political based. That's got a slow growth too because it's, again, you're saturating the industry with everybody and their mother talks about politics. When it comes to social media, I'm going to tell you flat out, just be you. People are consuming content nonstop, and it's all cookie cutter. It's all the same. The captions, the jump cuts, you name it. Stop thinking like that for a second. If you really look, there are some YouTube channels that people still have with no thumbnail, no catchy title. It's just them in their car, no cuts, no post-production work. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views. It's content. Content is king. Keep that in mind. I used to watch some very big 600,000, 1 million follower YouTube channels that would tell you, you must do these 5 things to grow your Instagram, to grow your YouTube. And I would do those 5 things, nothing. But every day they would have a new video. The algorithm has changed. You need to do this. They're doing the exact same thing that we are trying to do. They're selling their product, and their product is YouTube tutorial videos on how to improve social media in your YouTube. So keep that in mind. If you're going to get these channels out there that everything's a scam, everything's an angle. Stop saying scam. Everything is an angle. I can't fault them. They're not scamming me. I kept jumping into their content going, holy crap, I need to change my thumbnail. I need to update my video new for 2025. It blows me away. Nothing works except for when you put out your genuine content. To go back to that, I'll tell you 2 quick stories. I had a YouTube channel I started in 2012, late 2011, early 2012. It was a martial arts channel, and you had slow growth. I had 200 subscribers. I hit the roof. I was like, this is great. Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. There was a day that I went to class to teach, and I had way too much caffeine. And I had didn't have a tripod. So my student had to hold the camera and move. So number one, the camera wasn't stagnant anymore. The camera told the story, and it changed the point of view, and it changed the way it looked, and blah, blah, blah. And I was me. I was just like, I was using language. I was colorful. I was energetic. And that video shot up to 900,000 views in like a couple of weeks. And my channel went from 200 subscribers to 5,000 subscribers. The point being is people were engaged because they were entertained. For the longest time, I tried to educate. Well, this is how you do this and this and this. And I tried these moves and this and that. Nobody cares. There's a million people out there. But if I wanted to deliver the message of education, I had to engage people. Well, you can only engage them if you're entertaining them. And entertainment is to captivate them with your presence, your emotions, your appeal to them. They need to find you interesting. They need to find you appealing. So before whatever else he says and all of this stuff, you strip away the fundamentals of everything and just be you. No, you don't need to be great in front of a camera, but you need to be you. If you're awkward, awesome. If you're charismatic, awesome. If you're quiet, awesome. If you're boisterous, just be you. Keep that in mind when it comes to social media. There's a billion people out there surfing on social media, trying to project themselves as the next attention, a clout chaser. Just be you. Just be you. Keep that in mind.
So we could do this on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and I'm going to really kind of focus here on Instagram, although it works on all the platforms, okay? So we need to grow our Instagram following. How do we do that? There's lots of different ways we can do that with Reels, with posts, with live video, with stories, carousels. There's so many different ways, but the one we're going to focus on in this strategy is Reels. What I call this posting strategy is what I call B-Reels. And how do you do a B-Reel? Number one, first thing you're going to need to know is a B-roll. Now, a B-roll, if you're in like cinematography, if you're in the movie game, filmmaking game, there are usually 2 kind of angles or 2 videos that you'll see. The first feed is the A-roll, right? That's like me talking to the camera right now. You can kind of see me talking to screen. And then the B-roll is maybe when someone's moving a camera around, or it's like stock footage. It's like a secondary point of view. Here's the first step. We need to create those B-rolls. So when you're at events, when you're traveling, when you're with your family, when you're on Zoom calls,
Don't do this. This is just my opinion, and I'll pull up my Instagram for an example. I have an Instagram page that I've got stagnant growth. I have because a lot of my stuff is incredibly political. I have 66,200 followers and subscribers. I only put in the bio like anything I do. I'm the Rants of Izzo show, Izzo Wing Chun, that's the martial art I'm in, Officer Dominic Izzo, that's the YouTube content I do, and the Bull of MLM. You will never see, you'll see a majority of my stuff is political based or it is law enforcement based. I typically pick 3 things to talk about in my Instagram. And two are always constant: politics and law enforcement. The third fluctuates between fitness or martial arts or MLM. And it's very, very, very infrequent that I post MLM, because this is the launching page of people getting to know my personality. I don't want them to know that I'm selling or I'm pitching or I'm closing. The B-Reels he's talking about, you're not a movie script person. You're not somebody who is in the position of like doing films that gravitate towards anything other than you. All of my stuff, for the most part, when I do content, and you can look at my content, you don't see edits. It's all one take. If it was 90 seconds, because now reels are up to 3 minutes, the camera was on and I spoke for 3 minutes. Now, I have the ability to talk. I do. I'm an external processor. You may need to script. Fine, I will make this recommend. And you can see my video. I'm sorry. You can see some of my content. Nearly 9,000, 9,500, 7,000, 11,000, 5,000, 11,000. I get some decent views. Here's a wrestling one, 4,000, 64,000 views, 11,000 views, 53,000 views. I get decent view engagement, not because of what I talk about, but more so it's how I talk about it. I embrace controversy. Two things massively sell when it comes to social media: sex and controversy. I'm a good-looking guy. I know it. I got my piercing blue eyes. I will use the sun coming through my windows so it will shine on my blue eyes, and I'll be like, hey, how are you? I'll look right in the camera. If you're an attractive person, use it. I guarantee, I don't care how you look, you can make yourself look attractive. Clean yourself up. Take pride in yourself. Don't care if you're tall. Don't care if you're short, if you're fat, if you're thin, if you've got horrible facial hair, no facial hair. You clean yourself up and present yourself as being attractive. It's as simple as that. Don't mess around with what he's suggesting right now with B-roll and A-roll and talking this, and learn to do a voiceover as the B-roll is playing in the background, because now you need to become a cinematographer. You're trying to sell a product. You know how much effort is going to be put in until you actually learn. But the problem is then all of a sudden your videos have a standard of what people recognize, and they're watching them for the way that you do your jump cuts, because it draws you in. I'm going to give you a great example. A lot of you have kids. Coco Melon. I don't know if you understand why your kids are addicted to Coco Melon. Go and watch. Go pull up an episode of Coco Melon. Coco Melon jumps the cut of the scene visually every 3 to 5 seconds. Watch the singing and the bouncing ball and the words and the mom and the dad. Count 1, 2, 3, scene change. 1, 2, 3, scene change. 1, 2, scene change. 1, 2, 3, scene change. It happens the entire episode because it's engaging you. It's engaging you. And then what do you have? Indoctrination from the singing and the bouncing ball. So what's he advocating? Cinematography to brainwash you and engage you? What about you? You are the content. You're creating content about you. So it's just my suggestion. I don't like what he's saying immediately. I don't want to hear any more about this. You're going to be doing too much work. Your job is to pitch, to sit there, follow up, to get him on the phone, to close. And now all of a sudden you got to be a cinematography director, go around with your phone filming stuff to put in airplanes as you're talking about my toothpaste can whiten and brighten your day. Airplane flies overhead. Guys, you're complicating it. I disagree with this right now, but let's continue.
When you're just living life, instead of stopping and getting someone or a friend or a partner or a team member to take a photo of you or to grab a selfie, get them to hit the record and just follow you walking into the room, follow you walking to see the Eiffel Tower, videoing you whilst you're on a Zoom call, videoing you while you're having dinner with your friends and family.
How about you just be real? And even though that kind of play on words there, be real, but oh dear God.
10, 20 of these videos. When you go to an event, you could get 5, 10, 20 of these videos. When you go on a trip, one day you could get 5, 10, 20 videos.
Here's the problem. You are creating something you're not. It's like the people who try to rent the Ferraris and they have the fake $100 bills fanned out in their oversized, non-tailored blazer sitting on it going, yeah. Dude, that's not your car. That's not your money. You didn't create that team. I keep talking about authenticity and integrity and being real. This is not it. This is you are trying to create something. I get the value in acting as if, but this is an illusion because you can't duplicate this right now.
Step 2, you're then going to put the shade on top. Step 3, you're then going to add text on top. So now you have the video, you have the filter, and then you're going to have the text. And the key with the text, you can write as little or as much as you want.
Dude, Dexter Yeager, one of the greatest friggin' network marketers of our time, had a phone, like a telephone, picked up and spoke to. Didn't have filters. So all this stuff now, we're creating the lie of something that you are not. This is, I can't stand this garbage.
Ideal customer, your ideal follower. And then I want you to go onto ChatGPT. You maybe have heard of ChatGPT with the AI movement. Go onto ChatGPT and type in, my ideal customer really struggles with enter pain. I would like to create some hooks for some social media posts that I'm going to be making that is going to allow me to attract my ideal follower. What would you suggest? Or create 5 hooks for me to use. And then ChatGPT is going to go to work. Hook 1, hook 2, hook 3, hook 4, hook 5. Amazing. Happy days. And if create 5 hooks for me to use. And then
let's do this together. Let's check this out here for a second. Okay, I want to take a look at this. ChatGPT it's script creating, right? It's just script creating. So I want to see what ChatGPT does in real time. Oh my gosh, it's going to be as simple as ChatGPT. Create a script. And I use ChatGPT quite often. Script for me or 5 hooks on attaining customers who have a pain point with financial struggles in their households. Oh, dear God. Oh, I fucking hate this already. I joke. Addressing financial struggles in households, the title, empowering your family's financial structure. Hey, are you feeling overwhelmed by this is where this is going. You're going to create a video based off of this lie and this manipulation. Are you feeling overwhelmed by the constant stress of trying to make ends meet? Is the weight of financial struggle holding your family back from enjoying the life you deserve? You're not alone. We understand that navigating household finances in today's economy is tougher than ever. Rising costs, expected expenses, mounting bills, and can leave anybody feeling stuck. Oh my God! Hey John, listen. I have a business where I teach people how to make money to deal with countering costs of gas prices, food prices, mortgage, rent, all that stuff. It is network marketing. It's sales. It's 100% commission. It's a lot of work. I would like to be able to talk to you and show you what I do, see if you have any interest in whatsoever. I hate this crap. It just makes my skin crawl with how this business is run because it's all fake. It's all fake.
And then ChatGPT is going to go to work. Hook 1, hook 2, hook 3, hook 4, hook 5. Amazing. Happy days. And if you don't like them, you say, hey, can you redo number 2 and number 4? And keep redoing them until you go,
wow, that is a good one.
And
how about you just learn how to talk to people and you stop being a programmable mockingbird and actually have empathy. Put yourselves in the circumstance of shit. All right, this guy's struggling with bills to pay. I can empathize with that because I do too. But at the same time, I'm not going to sell him and manipulate him into buying some stuff. I have to be real. John, I got a solution for your problem. Listen, it's worked for me. I'm great at sales. You might not be. Let me lay out exactly what I want to do. I want to recruit you for my business. You may suck at sales, but I am proven that within 30 days, I can generate an extra $300 to $500 coming in to your household based on my efforts and my works. Would you give me a chance to just explain this to you? I hate this industry for what we do, of lying and manipulating to people to make it look like we're the cat's ass, we're the guru, we're the elevated status, and that's all this is. This is designed for anyone to do it who has never done anything. Do you ever hear the saying, those who can do, those who can't teach? We've created an army of network marketers who are teachers because they can't do. This is manipulation.
The idea with a hook is people say, that's me. So if I say, hey, do you struggle with knee pain? And someone goes, no, not really. They won't watch the video. It's not for them. Great. You don't want to attract those people. You're not going to get those people to buy your product. If someone has got knee pain and they say, hey, do you have knee pain? This is for you. They go,
That's me.
and then they watch the rest of the video, and then they either take action, they engage, or maybe they share it with a friend, they share it with their partner and say, hey,
How about you pay attention? How about you go look at somebody's social media stuff and say, listen, you got knee pain? I got a product that might help. It's as simple as that. I want your business. Can I pitch it to you? I'm telling you, the direct route of not everybody knows that you're out to sell them. They've got you ever hear buyer's remorse? You've got presenters apprehension. Now people are gun shy. They're knee-jerk reaction to you because they know everybody has ulterior motives. Stop this tactic here. If you want customer base and you're looking for volume, this is a great tactic to use people. You will get them in, you will enroll them. You will not do any follow-up. You will not do any nurturing. You will not do any team building. You will not do any customer care. You will not keep that business coming in because you will be too busy in developing a skill that is designed to hook fish. You not create fishermen. It's a big difference. This is garbage MLM, which everybody knows about using. We have to change it. I do not like volume network marketing.
Maybe this could help me.
So, step 1, B-roll. Step 2, filter. Step 3,
Moving on.
text. Point number 2 is you've got to give value and gain friendship. You probably
No, you do not gain friends in this industry. You are looking for clients, customers, and people to work with you, for you to work for. If you go in this with the friend mindset, you will be the next Savannah. You'll be the next Marco. You'll be the next Julie. You'll be the next anybody else who's in the comment section going, oh, I was scammed and my network marketing team brainwashed me. Because I'm going to tell you flat out what happens when it comes down to friendship in the network marketing industry. Pay attention, kids. They only signed up because they think you care, and you don't. You don't. You have your own family to worry about. You have your own real friends to worry about. You've got the pressure of the business that you're doing not being as successful as the upline you set. You're going to make $1 million in your first 6 months. You've got all that to worry about. You don't have time to listen to their excuses of, yeah, I didn't make my 5 phone calls this week because Johnny got sick at school and James has been out of a job. And I don't care. You told me you were in this business. You were going to run with me full sprint. Friendship will ruin your network marketing business. Get it out. You have associates. You have acquaintances. You have colleagues. You do not have friends in this business.
Probably heard this before. If you've been around the social media, the online space, the network marketing space for a few years, you will have heard every single day at some point, you got to give value, give value, give value. The person who gives the most value is the one who wins. However, it's getting to a situation where just by giving tips, tricks, secrets, shortcuts, systems is getting boring for people. And it's not the highest form of value, but what is the highest form of value, in my opinion?
Service. Serving others is the highest form of value. End of story. Stop telling people how they can make more money. They can do this. Hey, Fraser, saw your stuff. What do you need? What do you mean, what do I need? Everybody needs something. I'm trying to build my business, and the most successful way for me to do it is to get other people things that they need or want. What can I do for you? Serving others is the single most powerful tool to build anything. Anything.
Opinion on social media is connection and genuine care to help someone. So you're going to give value.
No. Listen to me very carefully. I don't care. I do not care about anybody I recruit. I do not care about any of my clients or customers. I don't. What I care about is my integrity and what they see, believe, and the integrity of my words and actions, the congruency. So if I told you that I'm going to help you recruit and I'm going to get you to a status of X amount of dollars a month, I don't care about you. I have empathy, no sympathy. I don't care about what's going on in your life. All I care about is I made you a promise and I need to follow through on that promise. If you're a customer of mine, I don't care about anything you're going through other than you have a relationship with me because of this. I need to make sure that your experience in this has the highest standards possible and expectation. Because once I start to cross that line and I start to listen about how, I'm a wrestling coach, Johnny's wrestling meet went this and that, I'll be like, I really appreciate that. I just need to let you know, when I personally cross a boundary, business gets blurred. I can't do that. You trusted me enough to buy the product, to get involved in my business. I want to make sure that I maintain you as a client. It's not personal. It's just a lack of social interaction skills I have. I do not want to become friends with you or friendly with you. I want to make sure that you can rely on me for business because I want to continue that relationship. That's me personally. I've seen too many people take advantage, burn, claim they were taken advantage of, all in the network marketing space because of that faux caring. Yeah, I love you. And you have the spin-offs from the conference, from the team leaders who all do their own things, and you all meet up at a fancy hotel, and it's all a big love session where you hug each other. I'm telling you from personal experience, it is a disaster. And when you cross that between male and female energy, you're going to open up a whole new door of shit that shouldn't happen.
Value through the Be Real posts that you're going to make in your stories, in your written posts. However, how you gain friendship is the new people who follow you, because you will get new followers. Whether it's people who are commenting on your stuff and you follow them, or it's people who are following you because one of your posts goes viral or another post gains good traction or people start sharing your content. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go into your followers, and the top follower is the one who recently followed you, all the way down to the bottom to the person who followed you years ago, right? The very, very first follower you got. So you contact the first person, you click on them, you click on message, and then you send them a message. It could be an audio message. In the beginning, when you maybe have 1 a day, 2 a day, 5 a day, maybe 10 a day, it's short, sweet, and to the point. If your energy is low, text. If your energy is high, voice.
No, give a shit. Always voice, even if it's low. Fraser, dear God, I'm exhausted today, man. I just want to touch base with you. I appreciate you following me and all that context. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. I want to say, hey, if you ever need anything, just let me know. Yeah, you want to be real. The network marketing space, we talk about all the time that it's a people building business, but we don't want a people. We don't want a people. So I disagree with this again too.
If you're good in front of camera, do a video. Let me explain. The message will go something like this. Hey, Mary, it's great to be connected with you here on Instagram. I'm super excited to get to hear and know your story. God. You may or may not know I help X to X. Is there anything you believe I can help you with? Or,
holy shit, I hate this crap. Hey, Mary, I really want to hear your story. No, I don't. No, I don't. Mary's story could be 3 hours. Then all of a sudden, you're the fool who slipped into Mary's DMs because all you wanted to sell a recruiter and you didn't have the balls up front to say, hey, I'm here to recruit you. Mary is at home. She's a stay-at-home mom that the network marketing industry preys on. She's a single mom, right? All that hair care and mascara and unpore clogging stuff that is just, it's the best. And my skin makes me look like I'm 21 again. You want her order. But now you said you care? You care. Well, when you listen and she tells you everything about her ex-husband and how she was manipulated and blah, 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 and the kids want this and the kids want that and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So she's going to tell you her life story. And when you offer your help, you're going to help her monetarily because it's always energy, and money is the most powerful energy we have out there. So now you offered to help, but she's struggling because you think that you're going to say, oh, no, I have a business for you, an opportunity for you. She doesn't care. She just told you her story was 10 hours long and you had to sit there, and then now when you want to change subjects, say, well, I want to have an opportunity to talk with you. She doesn't have time. Or all of a sudden she goes, Oh, so you just wanted to hear that so you could sell me. You really don't care. No, this is a disaster. Do not open up with, I really care about your story. 100%. Go the opposite route. Hey, listen, Fraser, I know nothing about you, but I'm very good at helping people get stuff they need, they want. I got a great network. What do you need? What do you do? How can I help you? I don't want to hear your story. I don't. I want to hear about if you've got a problem. Your problem is either going to be health, relationship, financial. Those are the big three. Got a problem with your marriage, got a problem with your significant other. Great. I got a person who actually does coaching. You got a problem with your relationship? I could set you up with somebody. You just recently divorced. Hey, I got a couple single friends. Problem with your health. These are doctors I know. These are videos I watch as far as on nutrition. Have you ever tried the carnivore diet? Actually did wonders for me. Or it's going to be your finances. Hey, listen, I don't know what you're into, but these are videos I watch. These are people I watch. Incidentally, this is the business I do. This is how it's helped me. I don't give a shit what your problem is, but everyone's got them. So while I take the time to listen to yours, I could be helping solving it and cutting through that bullshit. Fraser, I'm not interested in listening to what your story is, man. I don't want to take time of it. It's not to be lack of sympathy. It's not lack of empathy. It's lack of sympathy. I don't care, but I want to solve problems. And they're like, who the hell are you, dude? Just somebody who just wants to connect. Trust me, I have an ulterior motive. I want to be successful off of my business, and I want to prove to you how helping you can help me. Don't lie. My approach is so different. It's radically different than everybody else's because I will not play off the emotions, the pain points, or anything else of anybody else and making it seem like I've got the magical cure. The magical cure is how I can serve them. That's it. That's it. The product will always fail one way or the other. Someone will always find something wrong with it. The business will always fail one way or the other. If you go in off the bat and you are up front, I want to help you, this is that, this is what I offer, blah, blah. Then when they come back, no. I told you this is what I was going to do, and I did it. I'm not your friend. We are business partners. My job was solely to make your life better in this aspect. Did it get better or worse? It got better. Awesome. Did it get worse? Good. How do we improve it? I am so ruthlessly black and white in this video. I have seething contempt, hatred for these manipulative tactics.
I would love to help you. What do you feel is your biggest challenge in this area? Now, you might be thinking, but hang on, what happens if it's Dave?
And I help women to da-da-da-da.
Then you change that message. But Dave is probably not going to follow you.
So you're not authentic. You're not authentic. That's it. You're not focused down on what you focus down on.
Messages you or follows you. You're talking about in every single one of your posts, I help network marketers to build a business on social media. So with this, you start to attract your perfect follower or your ideal customer or your ideal team member. So now you've sent that message and maybe they say,
oh, I'm not in network marketing, or maybe, oh, I'm not really interested in this.
Or maybe they say,
I just cannot seem to lose the weight.
You can then go and create a piece of content and share it with them. This is going to help build trust, rapport, friendship. It's going to give them additional value.
Trust is everything. Rapport and friendship, fuck it. Get it out of your vocabulary. The only way anybody will ever trust you is if you are you. That's it. I ran for Cook County Sheriff in 2018, the second largest county in the nation. And I exposed, over the last several years prior, every single one of the skeletons in my closet. And I always did that. I never knew why. It's like, I used to argue with my mother all the time. Why are you always putting your laundry up online, your dirty laundry? I'm like, because I found out in life, you can't attack me if I'm already putting my garbage out there. It's like I've addressed it. When it came down time for me to run, there were pages, Facebook pages that were anti-me. And people would put up, oh, do you know he did this? Do you know he said this? Do you know this? And I was like, oh, this is going to be so damn painful, until I saw people, without even being asked, running to my defense. He's already talked about that. He admitted that 2 years ago. Yeah, we all know this about him. If you know all of my garbage, all of my dirt, all of my failures, it's going to make me more transparent and give it an easier time for you to discern whether or not I'm full of shit. I'm not a millionaire in the network marketing space. I start my business over probably every 18 months. I have to start over because the team dwindles down, because they just do not have the same skill set, the same passion, or the same conviction. I make very good money in network marketing. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not. I am a phenomenal recruiter. I am a phenomenal salesperson. and my team can't duplicate what I do. So I do it for them. Transparent. When my team comes in and we talk about the network marketing space, I don't go, you could do this and you could do that. It's like, listen, you're going to suck at sales. You're quiet. You are intimidated. Your social media skills suck. I'm great, but I'm going to help. But I told you this is what I want. Then we form a plan. If their job or their interest, because I always want to know what their interest in the industry is. Is it to make more money? Is it to be part of a culture and develop a network of people? Or is it to be on the product and get the benefits of the product that we have, right? But if they want to do the business with me, we identify that. We go over their strengths and weaknesses. Like, I'm horrible at organization. Horrible at organization. I am complete ADD. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. I have people who are better than me. But since I'm so good at sales and presenting, pitching and closing, handling objections and recruiting, I do that for everybody. So my point being is, I acknowledge when you come in. No, I'm not a millionaire. Not even close. No. Okay, well, why should I do this business? Because this pays for my groceries. I don't have to worry about that. Pays for my gas. Pays for my electric. Pays for my phone bill. I mean, my bills are covered based off of this, and I enjoy doing it. And I can duplicate that with you. Well, how? Well, I'm an ass. I'm intense. My standards are ridiculously high, and the volume won't be that big, and I'm not going to be able to do this for you overnight. I am so blunt with the truth of everything in this business that you may not like me, which a lot of people don't, but you'll sure as shit go, he doesn't lie. He doesn't lie. So do you want the manipulation tactics? Do you want to create the videos of the fancy you at dinner table with your friends at a restaurant that you had to dress up for 5 days a week or once of the year? Or do you want to do the whole script? If I will you, I can help you. Or do you want to sit there and actually be real and go, hey, I'm a hot mess. This business is insane and it's sales and it's difficult and I stress about it. But here's why I enjoy it. I love doing content on network marketing. I love selling. I love pitching. I love closing. I love the aftermath of having 30 people on a Zoom call. And I love that kind of like, ooh, I've got this person. And I love going all the way up to where it's he who talks first dies first, right? Got the pitch. Listen, I want to get you in. Let's get your credit card information. Let's get your information. I'm going to put you in today. And let's get started. Then I wait. I love that part where it's like battle of the wills and they're thinking and this and that. And they're knowing because they trust me fully because I didn't say shit that wasn't true. And now they're like, man, why isn't he lying? It's awesome, the conversations I have. I have so much hatred for the manipulation, the emotionalism, the bullshit, the I believe in you until you believe in yourself, network marketing, this crap. You're not good at this. 90% of you aren't good at this. And you're going to put a reel up with your 600 followers. The algorithm will not put it out because they constantly change. And then you get, 1,000 views off of it and you think it's awesome. When those 1,000 views, if you look at the analytics, they dropped off in the first 10 seconds of your 90-minute reel. You did all that work. And now you're going to see, well, that was hard. So instead of you doing it again and again and again until you get really good at reels, you stop doing it after 3. And you had and you thought that with these 3, it's going to boost your business overnight with social media. So overnight, you do a video on your Instagram, boost that business. See, it's all relative. They don't tell you that, you'll get maybe 0.1% increase in your network marketing business. I'm so tired of these shysters in this industry. Stop fucking lying to people. It's going to take them a year, not 9 months, not 6 months, and they're going to change and grow and realize that if they spent 3 months in their network marketing stance on their social media, they're going to lose their audience. They're going to gain an audience that was completely all about what they were selling. Ooh, you gained 3,000 people following your network marketing. Then one day you get up and you're passionate about your faith. You're passionate about your fitness. You're passionate about going to the store and baking goods. And your people on there go, we don't want this. We don't want this. I'm going to tell you, the niching down, it's not good. When I started on Facebook, I wanted to talk more about my faith back in 2009. So I created a separate page for me. Not too many people followed me for my faith, right? I came from MySpace, a lot of humor, came to Facebook. People love for the humor, for the crass comments, for the stuff I was putting up, but I didn't want to be known just for that. So I went to faith based on there. Now I had two separate audiences. And then when the faith-based one grew because more people found resonance in talking about Christ and all this, then I would sit there and go, okay, hey, but I'm really passionate about martial arts. The people on the faith page didn't want to hear about the martial arts. So I had to create another one, then a cop one, then all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. When it comes to your Instagram, listen to me extremely carefully. Don't ever niche down. You are you. It's a fishbowl. Niche down for YouTube. For your YouTube channels, I have a martial arts channel. I have a politics channel. I have a network marketing channel. I have a law enforcement channel. I have a relationship podcast channel. Those are all niched down because it's a search engine. People are actively searching for what to do. When it comes to your Instagram, your daily life, authenticity is everything. I will put network marketing clips up there. I don't care. Oh, I'm only here for your cop shit. Go somewhere else, dude. I'm only here for your face stuff. Go somewhere else. I would say when it comes to your Instagram, top 3 things that you are passionate about, you're crazy about, don't script them. Talk about them. Talk about them for now. Be genuine. Put it up there. I'll talk about this. There's a man named Lenny Sly who is an extremely talented martial artist, and he's got a YouTube channel, Rogue Warriors. Lenny and I used to be friends. And back in 2014, Lenny didn't have a YouTube channel, and he wanted to start one. And I had the camera up, and he had no idea what he was doing. And I said, just be you. And he was nervous. And if you've ever seen his videos, you'd be like, man, this man is not nervous. He's the most confident man I've ever seen. And I told him, I said, I don't care if you use language. I don't care what you do. Just be you. And he was him. And by the second video he did, he didn't care about the script. He didn't care. He was him. And it was instant charisma that he was not trying to do that pulled people in. Jessie Lee Ward, do you really think that woman scripted shit out? She knew what she was going to talk about for the day. But for those who are my age, she was Diz from, what was the Dave Coulier show? That she, Out of Control. She was so annoying. But she was captivating, but she just was off script and off this, but she had a content that she wanted to talk about. Stop this garbage. This is manipulation, and it's geared for people who have no social skills. You have social skills. You can talk about not having any. I hate this crap. Let's finish this up.
Value and see you as a higher status to them. So step 1 is you got to grow your account. Step 2 is you got to give value and gain friendship. So you can text that, you can audio note it, but you really want the
I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. You're going to destroy your network marketing business, and the next thing you're going to see is you're going to be in the comment section of an anti-MLM video saying it was a scam, blah, 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 because you went under the false pretenses of not giving a shit about the end result. And the end result is simply serving others, right? You serve them by selling them something. You serve them by solving them a problem. Business is solving problems. Hey, you got a health problem? I'm with a health and wellness company. You got a money problem? I'm with a business that can create that. You got a relationship problem? Listen, I will not be friends with you. I will not, but I'm part of network marketing, and network marketing is a culture of people who all care about X, Y, and Z. You may find a friend in there. You got a relationship problem? Hey, I'm no love doctor, but you know what? I know people who are. Solve problems, remove friendship, make it your mission to care enough about people to make sure that they get what they want. The friendship comes in where you think that you're owed something in return. Service. I hate this type of content. It needs to stop. I don't support it. I'm tired of it. Again, 708-982-0974. I'm going to tell you, someone's going to call me and say, well, so if you don't suggest this B-roll stuff and going on, what do you do? I'm going to tell you flat out, what do you do? Who, what, where, when, why, how? Awesome. Pick up your damn phone. Hit record on the Zoom. You got 3 minutes now. on Instagram. Do it as many times as it takes to screw up. I do one take. I don't care if I fumble on words. I don't care if I screw things up. One take, it goes out. Who, what, where, when, why, how. Have a list. Okay, who? Hi, I'm Dominic Izzo. How are you? What? I'm here to talk to you about network marketing. Why? I love it. I don't know what else to say. I'm brand new at this. Where? Everywhere. We're nationwide. When? Now? Guys, I'm screwing this video up. I don't know what to do. How? Slide in my DMs. Let's have a conversation. Or when I slide into yours, just answer me back. You want to educate people. You can only educate people when you engage them. Can't engage them unless you entertain them. And every single one of you has been to a high school class. Some of you have been to a college class. Some of you have been to work training class. And you have somebody who's so unengaging that you're falling asleep. Can't wait for 5 o'clock to come. Don't be that. Be entertaining, be engaging, and then be educational. Don't be a clown. Don't manipulate. Don't lie. Never. Have any problems? 708-982-0974. Let's change this culture together. I'm so tired of the anti-MLM community. It's time to put integrity back in this business and be a network marketing professional, not an MLM clown. See you guys in the next video.